My name's Michaud. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I'm a Red Seal journeyman carpenter. In my spare time, I also build musical instruments. I've always had this desire, this need to work with my hands. It's what gets me up in the morning. People often tell me that I'm a lot more driven than anyone they've ever met, and it's true. I can't just waste a day, so I have to work with my hands. And I love working with wood more than anything. It's amazing to be able to create something. At the end of the day, you can stand back from your work and look at what you've done, and you've actually contributed a real concrete physical thing to the world. During high school, grade 10 actually, I became aware of this really cool program called the Registered Apprenticeship Program. As you're taking your high school diploma, you can also apprentice in a trade. It's kind of a half on, half off sort of a deal. So you go to school and take your normal classes for one semester, and then you can go to the job site and get real world experience for the other semester, which is pretty cool. It brings a lot of maturity, opens you up to the world. SAIT is the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. It's an amazing institution. We cover everything there, but it's our main go-to for the trades in Calgary. So the way that I did it actually, I was able to get hours for my first 2 years while I was still in high school. And because of that, as soon as I left high school, I could go to SAIT, and I got to take my first 2 years. So fresh out of high school, 18 years old, I was already a third-year carpenter, which is pretty exciting, and I had my ticket by the time I was 20. It was a pretty big surprise to most people that I was able to buy my own house with my own money at the age of 21. So you can make a darn good living in this trade, or in any other trade for that matter. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing thing being able to now take on my own apprentices and watching them, from the ground up basically, slowly learn the trade and find their own way in it, find their own love for it. I would suggest that anyone interested in getting into the trades definitely follow their passion. You have to find what inspires you, and if your work inspires you, it becomes a joy to do. But at the end of the day, it's really special to be able to say, I love my job. It's for sure the greatest passion that I have in my life currently, and it's what drives me to work 9-10 hours at my day job and come back home at night and work another 4 or 5 into the long hours of the night. It's because I love doing it.